You can import your existing asset data into the Site Manager from a CSV formatted file by using the Asset Import utility. Here we have a spreadsheet of asset data. For best results, column headers should be in the first row. This allows for column-to-column mapping of the asset data from the existing format into the Site Manager format. Save the spreadsheet as a CSV or comma-separated values file. In Site Manager, use the drop-down menu to select Administration. Then go to the Asset Import Utility tab. Use the Browse button to locate the CSV file. Double-click the file to select it, and then click the Upload File button. Now we have all our column headings in a list, and for each one that we want to import, we can choose the corresponding name that the Site Manager uses for that type of data. For example, asset number in our imported file is called the same thing in the Site Manager. Removal date in our CSV corresponds to date removed in the Site Manager, and we'll repeat the process for all the data we want to import. Next, we'll select up to 3 key columns that will uniquely identify each asset. For example, we'll select asset number and department as our key columns. At the bottom of the interface, there's an overwrite option. By default, it's not enabled, which means that a new Site Manager asset record will be created for each record in the CSV file. If you enable overwrite, the import will use the key columns to identify duplicate records, so an existing asset will be updated with the newly imported record if it has the same unique identifiers, in this case the asset number and department. If you're importing a file that does not have column headings in the first row, meaning the file contains all data, uncheck the box that says first row contains column headings, and it will import all of the data if you choose to import the asset data. If there are multiple sites, select the proper site for the asset data to be imported into. Now we'll click the Import Asset Data button. When the import is complete, it will show a message as to how many rows were added. If there is an error, there will be an error message describing what the issues are. Once the import has completed, we can select Asset Management from the drop-down menu to review or edit our imported assets.